What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Yellow Fever Podcast. I'm your host today, Charles, back from the NAM. I'm joined here with
Anthony.
And Eric.
Yep, and so what have you boys been up to in the past 2 or so weeks?
Preparing for Korea.
Trip today.
Yeah, 'cause we're
today.
more importantly, though, what have you been up to in these
I've
past
been up
2
to
weeks?
some madness.
Yeah.
Flew in at about 10 a.m. this morning. It's 2 p.m. now. So 4 hours or so of rejuvenation and I'm already back to work.
Back
But
to work.
it is-
No days off.
Now, let me preface everything by saying that the trip wasn't meant to be revolving around the female gender. However,
It is.
a lot of the stories that
It
I will
was.
tell will revolve around the female gender because that's what makes the interesting stories. I mean, I can tell you all about the motorbike tours in Hajong and, the serenity of the cruise in Halong Bay, sipping on pina coladas and margaritas, but that wouldn't make a very interesting story. Instead, the interesting stories are the controversial ones that come after dark with the female gender, coincidentally.
Yeah, okay.
The
So-
male gender for you.
The male gender. I don't know what you're talking about when I got 15 matches on Tinder. The Vietnamese girls want me.
Yeah, and how many did you actually meet up with?
One.
Wait, did you actually?
I did.
Which one?
Eric knows. I'll show you a photo later. I'm not gonna put it up on screen.
Was it
Yeah.
the one that you said when you were getting a match tonight?
Yeah.
You told me. I literally asked fucking Di, and Di said no one came.
When?
On the day,
On
because
the
you said you were
Saturday?
getting one tonight, and then I was like, and then at night, I was in the call with Di, and Di was like, I was asking Di, I was like, yo, where's Charles
Wait,
going?
was this what day was this? Because she came over on the Saturday night.
It was probably Saturday night.
Saturday.
Wait, when were we playing? Like,
Lethal.
when was? Oh wait, you weren't there. Yeah, it was. It would have been Saturday.
Wait, when were
night.
you in the call? Because he was in the call, and then I made him leave afterwards. That's probably what happened.
Oh, you made him leave the call.
No, I made him leave the room. I
Oh,
made him just leave.
but it was already like 10 p.m. at that time
Yeah. Well.
No, for them or us?
for us. So what did
Then
we-
for them it would have
yeah,
been like
we're
7.
4 hours before. It was like 6.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were 1 hour behind.
No, we're 4 hours behind. So
Oh.
it would have been like 6 p.m. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So I think they went out for dinner, and then,
Okay, yeah.
and then
Okay.
I had my dinner a bit later on. If you know what I'm saying. Anyway.
Wait, so you did actually meet up?
yeah,
What the frick? Wait, what did you do? You can't even speak Vietnamese, like.
I can't say that on the podcast. It's just, we gotta stay family friendly. But
Yeah.
just know I was cooking.
So you did nothing?
No, I did plenty of things.
Yeah.
I know one cold line in Vietnamese. I'll tell you what my 3 liners are. My 3 one-liners on the Tinder. So I match with them. Usually they match with me. They like me. I like them back.
Yeah.
Because all the baddies that I like, they don't like me back.
Yeah, okay.
It's just the mid ones. But I start off because apparently, from what I heard on an anonymous guide, the girls up in Hanoi, they're more conservative. And
Yeah.
Because the Western hasn't come to them yet. The Western world.
Yeah.
So unlike the girls in Saigon who are a bit more freaky, the
Yeah.
ones up there. So I read that they can be a bit more intimidated if like a foreigner comes up to them and starts speaking English,
Yeah,
because a lot of them don't know English.
yeah.
So I hit them with that embark sing det,
That sing that.
which means you are so beautiful,
Yeah, okay.
right? And they're usually like, oh yeah, thanks for the compliment, like you too. And then I hit them with the what are you looking for on Tinder? Because then you can separate the time wasters from the game,
Yeah, okay.
right? If they say like, oh, I'm just a friend, or like, I want a long-term relationship, block, right? And then the ones that get through, you hit them with let's cut the bullshit. I'm only in here for 2 more days. What are you doing tonight?
Yeah, okay.
And then, usually I don't get a response, but
Usually you don't get a response.
yeah.
Yeah, I wonder why.
Yeah, the 14 times you didn't get a response.
Well, I mean, it was kind of Hanoi was pretty dead. There was no there was one club / bar opposite, like directly across the road from our Airbnb and
Area 51,
Area
yeah.
51, but it was like closed off to any foreigners, so it was like Viets only,
Yeah.
and it just looked so dead.
What, was there like a sign or something? Or how
No,
did you know?
no, there was no sign, but
But you tried to get in.
it was pretty bougie. There was like 2 security guards at the entrance. It was like a massive place, right? It looked so out of place because
Yeah.
it was like rundown massage parlor, convenience store, massive like club facility,
Yeah.
run down massage parlor.
Yeah.
'Cause there are so many massages, and there's always girls at the front like trying to get you in.
Yeah.
And they had like a red carpet and shit like up the front, so it just looked really really out of place. It was like full gold doors, like a gold elevator.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so it was bougie, but I read online a lot of the reviews were just saying that they're closed off to they pretty much just don't allow any foreigners. And I even saw it in action. Like the whole club was empty, and then I was like watching from the balcony. This like I don't know, maybe 25-year-old white guy tried to get in, and they're like, "Yeah, no, we're full, sorry."
Yeah.
And he
Really?
looks inside, and it just empty completely.
Yeah.
And the guy's like, "Yeah, no, we're full. Get out of here."
Yeah, but that happens to a lot of Asian countries. They just don't let white people.
No, we used to pretty. Because Saigon was the opposite. Saigon was popping. There were so many clubs. Like a lot of the time, we didn't really go out. Well, we went out, but not like with a purpose. We just walk. But I remember there was one night that there's like this street called the Boy Vien, I think.
Yeah.
And it's called the walking street. So you walk down, and it's just where all the clubs and like bars are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's like we walk down, and there's all these clubs with like girls like strippers dancing on the stage.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to get a piece of that, you know. So I was pretty intrigued, but then Lockie was like, I wouldn't recommend it, you know. Like we'll come back tomorrow and
The amount of STDs, bro.
no, it wasn't, no, you don't fuck the strippers. You just watch them dance.
Yeah. What?
It's a lap dance.
No, but he just said like, you know, you don't want to get robbed, so we'll come back tomorrow with like nothing on us, you know, just like
Yeah.
15,000 dong on like a shitty phone.
Yeah.
But we didn't end up going. But then at that point we were like, all right, tonight we got to go to a club of some sort. So we go back to the place, kind of we pre-up a bit. We bought a bottle of Red Label from the 7-Eleven. It was like $10. It was fucking steal. I didn't even want to drink, but we pre up a little bit. Got on some nice clothes that we bought at the market. So I had my fake Ralph Lauren polo.
Yeah.
And my some chino shorts with my uni blue dunks.
Yeah.
And we didn't know any clubs, so we're trying to find the clubs to go to. But on the way to get the Red Label from the 7-Eleven, Lockie and Geordie met like this. It was like a group of young people, like
Yeah.
a couple guys, couple girls, probably around our age. Lockie goes like, "You know any good nightclubs around here in Saigon?" And the guys, apparently this is what I heard. The guys were just like, "No, I don't really know." But the girls are like, "Yeah. There's this popping club called like Bougie Saigon."
Bougie Saigon.
Yeah, that's what it's called. And it was pretty new because we looked at all the photos on Google, and it was like it looked like a chicken shop.
What the hell?
It's like a fast food joint, but that was from like a couple of years ago. So they'd done it up nicely because it was like built into a hotel lobby.
Oh.
So it was like you go in the
yeah.
hotel lobby, you turn left, and then there's like a red carpet area, and then they take you up a lift.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To like the where the club is.
Wait, so the chicken shop was a hotel?
No, the chicken. I don't know what the chicken shop was.
They broke-
It
they
was,
broke
it was
that
from like
down.
7 years, so who knew?
Yeah,
Who knew what happened?
Okay.
But so we go to this club, and they want us at the door. They're like, "Yeah, it might be a little bit quiet. It was like a Wednesday night."
Oh,
Yeah.
That's understandable.
Yeah.
We go in, and there's like the whole club is like empty except there's like a couple security guards, and
What
there's
the
like
hell?
there's like 2 tables with like just all girls, like all
Yeah.
like pretty young Vietnamese
Yeah.
girls, assuming paid for just to like make the place look better.
Yeah.
Because I don't know, like if you're, because they were fit, so it's like if you're fit,
Yeah.
if you're
Facts,
fit, bro,
facts.
why are you going to bougie Saigon? You know,
Yeah.
when
Yeah,
there's
yeah.
other options. So I'm assuming the girl that gave Lockie the tip was like also maybe like paid to promote.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, it was kind of weird because you can't really just walk. Like it was such a long process, like through the lobby, had to like check our names off, up the elevator, down like a hallway, into the club, like down another hallway. It was a long way.
Yeah.
So you can't like go all that way and just look at it and be like, yeah, this is dead, like, and just walk right out. 'Cause it kind of looks a bit.
Yeah.
So we order like 2 overpriced shots of vodka.
How much?
For Vietnam, overpriced. It was like nine. They were like $9 each.
Oh, yeah.
Dude.
What?
$9 each?
That's cheap for
Dog.
Australia.
I know, but that's
That's normal
still
for
like,
Australia, but-
disgusting.
We had to pay $18 just to shave face, pretty much.
Yeah, yeah.
Ours was 16 each.
Yeah. Well, there you go.
Yeah, well, there you go, exactly.
And it was like the cheapest thing on the menu too. So
Yeah,
On
shots.
the menu, cheapest thing on the
Well,
Sounds like you're eating out.
it was the cheapest drink we could buy, pretty
Yeah.
much.
Does Vietnam have tipping?
Somewhat, but it's not heavily encouraged, but you can.
So-
it's not like America.
It's
Yeah.
not- if you don't do it, you're not going to get shot, but they will accept it. You know.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Um,
So they're like
well,
appreciated.
They're just neutral.
You
like-
don't tip at like restaurants and shit, but you tip at like you know, you can tip taxis, you can tip barbers, shit like that. If they're doing you a
Yeah,
service,
yeah. But not at
you
restaurants.
don't need to. No, not at restaurants.
Oh, okay. Maybe it's a white thing to tip. Is it? Because
I think it's pretty common.
like in Japan and Korea, you never tip. Like tipping
isn't
is
that offensive in
like
Japan?
no, tipping is considered like rude.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Because they think that like they're poor. And
Yeah.
So anyway, we downed the 2 shots of vodka. It was like they mixed it for us. It wasn't like a shot. They put like Coke in it. So it was weird. Anyway, so and
This is still in a shot glass.
no, it was in like a
So was it
tumbler.
like a decent like amount of like
It
liquid
was
for
like a
what you were
tumbler.
paying?
It was
Like
a tumbler. It was probably like I don't know
With ice?
a tumbler. I don't know.
yeah, but like did they put like a squirt of vodka and then just the rest Coke or was
Oh,
it
I couldn't. I didn't see him make it, but it tasted pretty strong.
like, okay.
Yeah.
okay.
So we down the shots. We're kind of like, seeing what's going on, or what the haps is. But like, what are we gonna do?
Yeah.
The girls were good, but it's like you know that if you try and like talk to them, they got like some gangbang boyfriend who's gonna like some gangster he's ganging or some shit or some just like rich like guy that bought both tables for them. So
Yeah.
we didn't want to fuck with that because you know
Yeah,
foreign country, you don't
yeah,
want to mess
yeah,
with that. So anyway, 10 minutes pass. We get out. We're like, yeah, we'll come back tomorrow. We'll book a table. We never came back. And so we're like, okay, on to the next club because we were still a bit freed up and the night was still young. It was like maybe like 10. So we look at the original club that we were looking at. It was called Atmos,
Yep.
and this one was like more well known, I think, because the other one was like up and come like
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this one was like well known, and we go and it's like actual boot. It's like a warehouse, but it's like built into the side. There's an actual queue for it.
Yeah.
So we're in business.
So there were people actually lining up.
Yeah, and
Yeah, it's a good one,
And
then.
Guy went inside and looked. It was like packed. It was hectic.
Yeah, it was
so
good.
we're like,
It's
oh,
good.
we're in. But there was 2 problems with that club. Firstly, Lockie was wearing sandals, and they said, "Get the fuck out of here with your sandals."
Well, yeah, because he's wearing sandals.
So Lockie couldn't come in, and also it was table service only. So essentially, you had to it was table service or bottle service only. So essentially, I think you had to buy a bottle.
Yeah.
For the table, so
Oh,
that you
yeah.
can't just like go into the and just like drink a shot or two. And
Yeah,
you
yeah.
have to like get a bottle order for the table.
Yeah.
which will be like I don't know 60 Australian minimum.
Yeah.
And we're like that's a big investment, you know.
Yeah.
Well, but do you have to get a bottle? Like,
Yeah, you have to.
you already. Oh, you have
Yeah,
to.
you have to.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But as in, like, because you guys were already pre-ed out. Like,
No, you have to for the table.
No, it's like their way of getting money.
Yeah, so it's bottle service only. So it was a good club, but we just said no to that one. And at this point, we're like 2 clubs down. There's nothing left in the vicinity of like anywhere, and we're like, all right, we're preed up. We'll just go for a walk and just like
Wait, what city was this?
Saigon.
So second week.
No, first week.
Oh, first week.
Yeah. So we're shaking off. We go for a walk. We literally walk down the road to the right, and then we just get mobbed by like 8 hookers at once.
Yeah.
Like we're on the street corner, and I'm just like checking my phone, and I look up, and there's like 8 hookers circling around me. They're like, hello, and they always have this voice line. It's like they're just like hello, and they're like fucking grabbing me. And the way you just gotta walk and just like either ignore them or like just like put your hand just like
Yeah.
shake your head like no thank you, no thank you, no.
Or
Thank you.
you accept the offering.
Well, nah, bro. I'm not accepting the offering. But they were all on me because I was white. Like
Yeah.
Geordie and Di are walking ahead, they're like untouched, and I've got like a circle of hookers around me. Like, hello, you handsome. Anyway, I'm kind of enjoying the attention, low key, like somewhat.
Yeah, obviously. Yeah,
Maybe
of
yes,
course.
maybe no. But I'm enjoying the attention. But I'm like, yeah, it's getting a bit creepy for me. I'm about to get jumped because I look ahead and there's like 20. There's a pack of 20. And they just like activated like robots. Like they're all sitting there like on their phone, and they
You
see me,
encountered them,
They
bro.
see me and they get up and cross the road and like hello.
Yeah, they encountered you, bro.
So they're like NPCs. When
Yeah,
you walk to their videos,
yeah.
like, activated. Anyway, I get out of there. I think I turn the corner and I just check my phone and I feel like someone grabbed my shoulder and I thought it was like one of the boys.
Yeah.
So I turn around and it's a fucking lady boy. he's like, hello. I'm like, get the fuck away from me. And I was so like you could. It wasn't like slick or anything. Like,
Bro, was it slick with it at
some
all?
of the Thai lady boys are like low-key slick with it.
Yeah,
He had like a full beard and like a chiseled jaw. I'm like shitting myself. Like, he's like hello, you're handsome. I'm like, fuck. I'm running out of there.
It's a dude, bro.
But we were so relieved because we had no idea where we were.
Yeah,
We,
yeah.
we were like preed up in the Uber, so we weren't like paying attention to where we were. I'm thinking like we're like 5 k's away from our apartment. We gotta like somehow like nav our way home, like dodge all the hookers. We turn like one street left and we're back like at our apartment.
Yeah.
Oh, so you went in a circle.
So relieved, bro. Yeah, we went in a circle. We were so relieved. That's like the difference between Saigon and Hanoi. It's just like that.
So that was
What's
like a
that
whole
one now?
I
adventure.
didn't
Hanoi.
know. Well, Hanoi, there's a lot of like massage places. Like the girls try and get you in.
Yeah.
Like the services.
Yeah.
And speaking of, that's what I was saying. That the taxi driver that we were in, the guy
He was trying to give you a service.
no, no. Well,
You want an extra tip?
No,
Hello.
relax.
Hello.
Well, no. So this is in Hanoi now. So I said the taxi driver. He the guy that fucking charged us like 500,000.
Oh,
yeah.
The meter was running. We knew how much we were paying. It's not like a surprise, but it just like, you know.
CBS.
I mean, Lockie's parents shouted us dinner that night, so I kind of justified it as I get free dinner.
Oh,
like
yeah.
the taxi pays. For
Yeah,
dinner.
yeah, yeah.
But no, he was saying how a lot of the spas, like the massage, because they're all cover-ups, right?
Yeah.
The-
Yeah.
yeah. And he was saying how a lot of the taxis they partner up with the massage places to like take them there.
Oh.
So he literally he was telling us how
It's like an organized
yeah,
crime.
he gets like commission. So for every like he was upfront about it, which I respect. He was like, yeah, like if I got all four of you guys to go to like one of the places, I get like 50,000 dong for each of you.
Yeah, that's fair
So
enough.
like $12.
Yeah.
So like maybe that's $3 for each.
Yeah.
For each person that goes in. Yeah, but he was saying there's a lot of scams out there, and it was
That's
yeah.
respect though.
yeah. No, he was saying like he gave us his number.
Yeah.
Lockie saved him as like boom taxi driver.
Yeah.
Because he gave us his number. He's like, if you come back and you want to actually like
Yeah.
get a service, just call me. Because he's like partnered with the reputable places.
Yeah.
And because he was saying you get scammed, and I was thinking like, how do you get scammed? Like, do they just like rob you? Do they like take your shit? But apparently they just give you like a really ugly girl, and they charge you like
Oh,
500 Australian for it.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So. And that's like the wildest thing we had in Hanoi. Hanoi was like calm.
Yeah.
There were like no clubs. There were like no hookers whatsoever. Or maybe we didn't really explore that much because we were only in like one
Yeah.
section of the city, which is it's called like the Old Quarter.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of like, it's just like historical.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Maybe if you venture down like to the actual center, there's more haps going on. But
Yeah.
it was pretty tame for the most part.
So your second half was pretty chill.
Yeah, I mean pretty much everything after the motorbike tours that we went on with chill. And
When was that?
Hardrong.
Saigon was from like Monday to Friday the first week.
Yeah.
And then we got on the motorbike like the Saturday morning of this first week. So
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, so going back to the taxi guy, did he not take you to one of the places? Like, was he
No,
not taking?
no, we were on the way to dinner.
So
He wasn't like a scammer. He was just like, if you guys want like, if you guys
yeah,
want, like,
okay.
in the future.
So they don't just take you there like without telling you.
No,
like-
no, you just.
But it's like if you do.
Yeah, it's like a
go
private
there.
driver. It's like if you want it, you call him up, he takes you there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I thought you just get it and then they just take you to a completely different
no,
spot.
Oh, to where you say.
Well,
No,
yeah.
yeah.
Like you say, you want to go to dinner and then they just fucking take you to a massage place.
No,
like,
he was nice
Get
about
in,
it.
like, yeah.
But yeah,
This is dinner.
but yeah, nah.
I mean, I feel like the first half sounds a lot more fun than the second.
No, well, you need a bit of balance. Like the first half was like good, you know, activities. Like we were getting pretty pissed every night, you know, going out partying and shit like that. Like
Yeah.
lots of drinking. And then the second half was like, you know, the scenic part of Vietnam, which is like, you know, you don't want to spam the whole.
Wait, but didn't you go on the bike tour on the Saturday of the second week?
No, first week.
But so it went into the second week.
Yeah, so it was like Monday to Friday was Saigon, which is like partying
Yeah.
every day, and then Saturday to like Tuesday was the bike tour.
Yeah.
Then Wednesday, Thursday were Ha Long, and then Friday to Sunday morning was Hanoi.
Oh, okay.
So it was pretty evenly split up. It was like four.
Wait, you went all over the place.
Yeah. Oh, we didn't even do that much because like the girls that we met in Ha Jung on the tour,
Yeah.
they were going. We felt like we didn't do anything because we pretty much stayed to the tourist spots. It was just like the
Yeah.
two biggest cities plus Ha Jung and Ha Long. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were going everywhere. They were going like there's a place called like Ninh Binh. There's like Da Nang. There's like like Ho Fang or
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But they were like doing all the scenic shit like in the middle of the country.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We pretty much just skipped the whole middle. It was like we went from the bottom
To
and
the
took a
top.
flight to the
Yeah,
top.
yeah.
Yeah.
And they were going on like day trips everywhere, and they were doing like actual tours and stuff.
Yeah.
We kind of just walked around and just let the night take us.
Yeah, but you don't reckon that's better anyways? Like, it's more like chill,
Well,
bro.
I'm not a fan.
It's more
for,
legit.
I'm not a fan for like the organized shit. Like I was saying, the only reason I didn't really like the motorbike tour was that it's my holiday. I should say what goes, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I say when I wake up. I say when I eat breakfast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're like, wake up at 7, like lights off, because there was on the so for the motorbike, right? It was essentially like a school camp,
Yeah.
something like that. So during the day, we'd be out on the road the whole day because it was like it was a loop. So you
Yeah.
start one day at one homestay,
Yeah.
ride the motorbike, and you end the day at another. And then so it's like you start bottom left, and you go like top right, sleep there
Oh,
at night,
yeah.
drive there in the day, sleep there at night, drive there in
And
the
then
day,
you keep.
sleep there, and you get back to
Yeah.
the start.
Yeah.
Yeah, so during the day it was just pretty much on the road the whole time. We'd leave at like, I don't know, 8:30 to 9, and we'd get there at like 4:30, 5.
Yeah.
So lots of stops during the way, obviously, though. But then at night, it was essentially just a fucking school camp. Even to the fact that we all slept in like one big room. Like,
Yeah.
It was like a massive...
It's like a warehouse.
It was like a hall, and there was just mattress like all next to each
Yeah.
other.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it was a bit confining on the first night. I was sleeping next to a full rand. Like our mattresses were pushed together.
just
Yeah.
see
Pushed
something
together.
pull up like.
Wait, was it like beds or like were you like sleeping on like the floor or?
No,
like-
it was mattresses. No mattress frame, obviously, but just a mattress.
so
on
just
the floor.
a mattress
On the
on
floor.
the floor.
Yeah.
Oh.
Nah, bro, this guy's getting jumped like at
No, but
night.
they were all women next to me anyway, so if any...
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
so I didn't feel too confronted.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like a 23-year-old Swedish girl. She was nice.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay, that's chill then.
Yeah, and then... So that's... Well, the first night, it was like a small room of like 9 people. I think so it was obviously us 4, and then like a group of 4 from the UK, all girls.
Yep.
And then just one random who was next to me, the Swedish girl.
Yep.
And that was alright. That was the night we met the trio.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know. We went to bed really early because they had this weird thing. It's like because you're obviously very remote at the top of the country. So
Yeah.
out of respect for the locals, they like force you to turn the music off at 10, and like they're like go to your cabins by 11.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's like that's why I didn't like it. It's my holiday, you know.
Yeah. No, that's
I mean,
fair
I mean, out
enough
of
for them.
respect,
Yeah. Yeah.
But I feel like
It's still a bit, like,
if we're just
annoying,
talking- It's a massive like site, right? It's like a full. It's a bigger than a school campsite. You think about that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If we're like just having a conversation, like the guys telling us like it's 11, go to bed. Go, bro, I paid fucking $4.50 for this. Like it's my holiday. I'm here. You go to bed, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
But you know, it wasn't too big of a drag, so it's whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, do you personally like tours when you go to holidays?
Not to a great extent, but this was an exception.
Fair enough.
Because I feel like this one's more chill. Like, because also you're with the boys. Like, if you were with your family or whatever, it'd
Yeah,
be way
100%.
more like that.
And it was like they were pretty chill. They were
Yeah.
like, we were drinking and shit. We were all pissed.
Yeah.
The guys were all like nice. They're all our age and shit. Like we met a couple from literally from Penrith.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I could tell he was wearing Penrith Panthers shorts, and we were talking to him on the first day, and we because you're kind of close with everybody to a certain extent, but it's kind of you never like have an extended interaction. It's like you
Yeah.
talk to one guy and you're close-ish, but then you kind of don't hang out with them again.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of except for the trio. Like we were close tight with the trio from start to finish.
Yeah.
Obviously we had so much in common, but the couple from Penrith, they were just saying how. I don't know. They said they were like last year uni, but they looked about fucking 35.
Wait, so does that mean you were with the same like group of like 20 people for the whole trip, like the whole 4 days?
We were in groups, right? During the day, like on the motorbikes, so it was groups of like 12.
Yeah.
So obviously us 4, and then some random, and like a couple from Penrith. But that we were only together, like the group was together for the day, pretty much. But and then at night it was like all 120 people.
Wait, it was 100 people?
Yeah, ish. It was massive, and
Holy-
and it was like it was all just a free for all. So the cabins were random, the sleeping was random, and you just talk to whoever you want at the night.
Yeah.
So the groups only apply for the day.
Wait. So, like, how do you know what cabin you're in? Do they give you like a number, or do you just go in
no,
one?
No, you go and they're like, all right, you're 206 or something.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
so,
okay.
but it's all random, just whoever lined up first.
And then they obviously like nice you up with the people you came with. Like they put
yeah,
you.
if
they
you're in
put-
groups, they put you in the same cabin.
Yeah.
Except the Penrith couple, they got split up. Like the guy was without his girl, so then they just asked, and it was like they got together. It was all good.
Yeah.
Wait, so when you mean that you had to sleep in a warehouse, like a hole with everyone, is that all 100 people?
No, it was split up. The whole campsite was like 100, but as for like the whole, it was like I don't know. I'd say it was like it was upstairs, so there was like a general eating area downstairs, and you go upstairs, and above the eating area there were like 2 big rooms. Each room. Well, this is the second night because the first
Yeah.
night it was just a room with like 9 mattresses,
Yeah.
and the third night was even better. It was like 8, and we all slept outside with the trio as well.
Yeah.
But the second night was like the big one where it was like everybody. I'd say it was about 25 mattresses per room.
Yeah.
Oh
So like
my
25.
God.
It was like a bathroom in the middle. 25.
Jesus.
I don't know where the other people. To be honest, I don't know where the other people went
Yeah.
because there was no way they fit everybody in those rooms.
Yeah.
Well, there was probably like a different building or something.
Yeah, 100%.
That's kind of crazy, bro.
I don't know if I could sleep with 25 people. That's so.
No,
One guy
it
still
wasn't that
snoring,
bad.
bro.
Yeah.
it
like-
wasn't that bad. I don't know. I didn't mind it actually. Usually I'm off that stuff, but everyone was just so tired from the day that they just went to sleep instantly. So it wasn't like
So no one was being a prick.
nah, they were all nice. But I'm thankful for the trio because if we didn't have like those people with this common demographic, we'd have just been fucked.
Yeah.
Because for the first night, I think I saw them staring me down at like 9. Dinner was at like 7. Lights out at 11, and I saw them staring me down at like 9. That's when we started like having conversation.
Yeah.
But
Wait, do you want to say like the whole like story for
Yeah,
everyone
yeah.
who doesn't know? Like,
So yeah, we met these 3 girls from Melbourne as well. They just graduated Melbourne Uni, and they were a bit older than us, obviously, because we're out of high school. They were they just graduated uni, so they're about 3-year age gap. But they're from the area, and we talked a lot. They were like the solo for the whole trip, which is clutched up because the first night I said like from 7 to 9, it was just so dead. Because I thought the people that we talked to during the day would be like, tight with at night. They'd just going everywhere, and we just had nothing in common. As like 18, 19-year-olds, and they're all like 25, 26, 27 backpackers from like the UK and like
Yeah.
So we just had nothing in common. So for that whole time, Lockie was in his cabin with a fucking anaphylactic reaction. He ate some egg at dinner.
yeah.
Me,
Oh, so he
Jordan.
got his own building. Or
No,
like-
he just went back to our cabin.
Oh,
But
right,
like
right.
he was the only one there because everyone else
Yeah.
was like out.
And then me, Geordie, and Di were literally just sitting there like sipping on a beer just in silence. Well, everyone's like around this campfire, like smoking, like getting pissed, having a good time. And me, Di, and Geordie were just sitting down at a table, just like drinking beer in silence. That's when I saw them like they were staring us down. So then Lockie like magically reappears,
Magically
starts a
reappears.
conversation, and we start talking.
Yeah, well, he's an
Bro
NPC,
spawns
bro.
in,
Yeah,
bro
he's
spawns
just.
in.
Yeah, he
He's an
literally just
NPC,
came. I don't know
bro.
where he went because he was like, "I'm gonna go lie down. I think I'm having anaphylactic. I'm gonna do EpiPen."
Yeah.
And then I'm like, "Shit, like you right, bro?" He's like, "Yeah, yeah." He's like stumbling, about to pass out. 20 minutes later, he's like talking to the girl. I'm like, "Where?"
Yeah.
The Giga Chat appears, bro.
Yeah, nah, but but the first night was just like a lot of ice breaking. Just like where you from, how long you been here, like
Yeah.
what uni you went from, like whereabouts in Melbourne you were, because that wasn't long. It was like 9 to 11. So we did-
Whereabouts you Melbourne from?
Yeah, well, one of
It's
them.
kind of creepy, bro.
No, we're just like where do you, like what suburb are you in? We're both in Melbourne, obviously. So it's just like yeah, we're from we're from
You gotta cut this.
yeah, and then they were like
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
we're from so
Oh,
but the second night we were like more comfortable, so we started like we were drinking and shit, and this is where like Guy fucking fully fumbled.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
'Cause,
I remember that.
well, obviously I told you,
That was funny.
Guy just fully threw me under the bus with the girl that I was like, not interested in, but just
Talking to.
yeah.
Yeah.
But not only that, but Guy was pissed. Jordan was also pissed. Me and Lockie were like sober as fuck because we kept mixing our drinks with water. She's like, "How are you drinking so much?" I'm like, "Yeah."
You already know, man.
Yeah. Well, anyway, Jordan's like fully stumbling. We're playing this drinking game where it's you get dealt some cards and then there's a bunch of cards on the table.
Yeah.
And you flip the cards on the table up one by one.
Yeah.
So it's like a pyramid, right? So it's like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So you flip it over the base 5 first.
Yeah.
And if you have a card that matches the card that was flipped, like the number, then you can place it down and nominate someone else to drink like one shot.
Yeah.
And then as you go up the pyramid, it becomes like 2, 3, 4,
4, 5.
So the one card at the top is worth 5 shots if you can match it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Jordan was just getting targeted on repeat because we claimed he was a heavyweight.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
like, yeah, you can take it. He is fully fucked. Like he's like frothy at the mouth, like slurring his words. He can barely walk, like stand up straight. Di gets like, and Di had teamed up with one of the girls. So they were like 2-manning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Di gets like a 5-shotter, and so does the girl.
Yeah.
And then, and Di's, me and Lockie like to Di, like, we'll take it. We got the water. Because Di knew we had the water, but they
Yeah.
didn't. So Di's like, yeah, I'll give my 5 to Charles. Girl, you give the 5 to Lockie.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, that's fine. We got 5 shots of water. That's light work.
Yeah.
And the girl's like, no. Give all 10 to Jordan. And Jordan's like literally doesn't even know he's in another world. Like he's fucking head on the table, like about to vomit, like shaking. I'm like, me and Lockie like, die, don't, bro. Like look at him, like he's actually about to fucking like die. And she's like, oh, I don't know. And the girl's like, for the boys. And the guy's like, yeah, fuck it, Jordan, 10 shots.
No, that's crazy. That's
ruthless,
Yeah,
bro.
We're staring Di down like, bro, like look at your boy. Like we're saying we'll take the shots for Jordan.
No,
Like we're
that's
safe.
not-
Like this is the come girl we've known for like 24 hours. This is your boy that you've known for like for your life.
Yeah.
He's like dying. He's like, I don't care, Jordan, 10 shots.
Oh my.
So Jordan takes the 10 shots and
What
you
a
know,
dick.
Long story short, he became victim number 6 shortly.
Dude,
he was not having
that
a
is
good
so
time.
ruthless,
Yeah,
bro,
nah.
bro. Just threw him under the
Nah,
bus.
dude.
And on top of that, you know who cucked me as well with the
Yeah.
with the age thing. Because
Nah, Dai's a freaking bum, bro.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, he was drunk, so to be fair, to be
he
fair
wasn't
to
that bad.
him,
He was buzzed. He wasn't drunk.
okay. Not as bad as Jordan.
Mate, you're seeing Jordan on the ground, you're still asking him to take 10 shots. Like,
Yeah, he was like stumbling, like he was like dry heaving. He was like, and he's like 10 shots, Jordan.
yeah, like, that is crazy. I don't think, like, that's
Yeah, well,
such a dick move.
but we've been through it. Like I was fully beefing with Di for a day after what he did, but then it ended up not mattering anyway. So
Yeah.
we squashed the beef.
I heard there was beef later, like, past.
No, that was the only beef we had. There was no beef after that.
That's what I was saying. That beef.
Oh, that was the
Yeah.
beef.
No,
Yeah.
it was
Oh,
just-
my bad.
It was a bit awkward because the next morning I woke up and I was thinking to myself, I'm like, man, like last night was so good because I had like that drunk Riz.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I started drinking a bit
Drunk
after.
Riz.
So I was like getting confident. We were talking like real good, like you know, like laughing, eye contact, all the things you want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm going to bed that night thinking like, yeah, I'm locked in. Like, man, this girl, we twinning, you know, like we soulmates for real. We for lifers.
Yeah.
And then I'm like humming. I'm like having such a good day. We're like going on this boat in the morning. I'm like humming. Like, I'm like, yeah, like laughing. And then I'm like talking to Lockie, and I'm like, oh, bro, I reckon I got a shot. And Lockie's like, not after what Di did. I'm like, what the fuck did Di do? He's like, he fully told the girl that you're a year younger.
Oh.
Oh,
And I'm like,
that's crazy.
I'm just like,
That is so
no
crazy.
way, because I reckon the whole thing about the girl. I heard her mates talking to her
Yeah.
and like to each other because they were really loud because they were drunk and they didn't know I could hear.
Yeah.
But the mates, they were like, I feel so bad for and the other one was like, yeah, like he's so good but he's so young.
Yeah.
So that was literally the one thing that like prevented my success was the age.
Yeah.
Like she was considering it, but like,
Maybe if you're
Yeah,
older.
she's like
And then-
on the fence.
and
Like,
then
Yeah,
Guy
yeah.
drops his bomb like, yeah, you're actually younger than you think,
yeah.
and it's like guaranteed, like, yeah, you're fucked. Like,
yeah.
there's no hope. So I was pissed off, and that kind of ruined my whole day. Like, I should have enjoyed myself. It's
Yeah.
like a fucking beautiful boat.
Yeah.
Like we're in like a valley, like mountains.
Oh, was the cruise on the
No,
tour?
no, it's like a different one.
Oh, okay.
Wasn't that the bike ride?
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
a bike
yeah.
ride, but we hopped off on like a boat. We went down a river.
Oh,
Yeah.
right.
And the whole morning I was just like, I was firstly like just pissed off at Dice so much, and I
Yeah.
was also like concocting up a plan. I told you I made a fake ID, and I was like, it took me like
Oh,
45
with
minutes.
Lockies, yeah?
Yeah. But it ended up working out because like that evening, I pretty much I started like I was setting up the dating apps.
Yeah.
And it just kind of flowed off. Like, one of the girls was like, aren't you too young to be having dating apps? I was like, no, check my ID, baby. It's all there.
Yeah.
And I check it, and they're like, oh, yeah, he is. I'm like, oh, yeah, all good. So,
Yeah. And then they were like, oh, like,
But,
oh, but
by
guys,
that
like-
point, it was too late. We had, like, one night left. So
Oh,
it was
yeah.
like, really, like, what can you do with one
Yeah.
night left?
So you haven't talked to them since?
Oh, no, we did, or Lockie talked. It was quite interesting. Because the girl has a twin sister,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
and Lockie wanted the twin.
Yeah.
He texted her, he's like, yo, is your sister single by any chance? Asking for a friend.
Yeah.
And she replies, she's like, yes, but not for 18-year-olds.
Oh,
Yeah.
my.
Right? And
Oh,
then
shit.
Lockie goes, yeah, actually, that's crazy, because I'm actually 19. And then he goes, me and Charles can two-man, question mark?
Oh,
And she goes, and then she didn't reply for a while. I'm like, me and Lockie like, yeah, we got this in the bag. And then she replies, like, finally a bit later, and she's like, maybe like look for girls the same maturity level as you guys. First.
That's crazy.
That was like
She's
the worst.
nah.
Not even age.
Yeah,
Oh
immaturity.
my-
That's worse than
Dude,
age,
what?
bro.
And I know exactly why it was, bro. Because I laughed at the Lizzo. Like she turned it on. She played at Lizzo's song and me and Lockie couldn't stop laughing at the fucking like thumbnail.
Oh
It
my.
was so funny, bro.
Oh,
I thought she was like getting in on it. I look at her face. She's like full, like straight face. Like she's like, this is not a laughing matter. And me and Lockie are losing
That's so
our
funny.
shit.
Oh,
That's so
We're
funny,
fully
bro.
losing our shit.
bro, that is.
And then Lockie's like, it's not because she's fat. It's because it's a bad song.
Yeah.
And I'm like, and she's fucking fat. And we're like losing our shit so hard. Even guys laughing, and we look at all three of them. They're just full stone face, like no reaction.
Oh,
And then I'm like, oh fuck.
That's so funny,
And I
bro.
had to like redeem myself, so I'm like, actually, on further inspection, she's not actually that fat. She's a big bones.
Bro's
Oh,
not
my.
saving himself, bro.
Nah, bro, that was so funny, bro. When you said that, oh, my.
Oh, why do you guys even think you had a chance with the older sister? Because isn't her twin? oh, no, it's twin sister.
Same age.
Same
yeah.
age.
But they're both 21, which if you think about it, it's a 3-year age.
Oh,
gap.
yeah, that's not
That's
even
not bad.
that. Oh.
No, that is quite bad.
I mean, 4 for you.
They're out of uni and we're not even in it yet.
2002.
Like, think about that. It's like the maturity gap. I agree with them. It is a big maturity gap.
Well, especially for you, buddy. But
Yeah, well,
2002 is not bad, bro. I got a mate. That's 2002.
yeah, and you haven't pulled her yet, have you?
Well, obviously, because she's my mate.
crazy.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Maybe in another life, but not
Maybe-
this one.
Maybe if you were more mature.
I didn't do anything wrong, bro. That loser thing was justified.
Do you think if you were more mature, you could have gotten in? Like, not even
No,
like,
because there was
age.
no more maturity to be gained. Because I was like the most mature guy of all time that whole
Well,
trip.
clearly not, because
It
you.
was just the Lizzo thing, bro.
The Lizzo thing
It
is
was-
so funny,
I was
bro.
like, I was
Oh.
full like listening to her like conversations. I was like engaging. I was like, you know, a good eye contact. That's what they like.
Yeah.
I was full like locked in. We were like that. We were twins.
Yeah.
And also, I posted the red wine picture on my story,
Yeah.
and that still wasn't enough to convince her.
Yeah.
So it was all maybe the dating app as well though, because I was like swiping on like bitches at dinner.
Yeah. Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah. That,
Well, you're a dumbass for doing that, bro.
I think she was like trying to talk to me, and I was like, hold on. I was swipe right, swipe left, swipe right.
Maybe that's why.
That could have been nothing would have happened anyway. I mean, how could
True.
it have happened?
yeah.
It was just a situation in which maybe if I see
Are they back in Melbourne?
Yeah, they are. Maybe if I see her on the streets, it'll be different, but
Yeah.
not for now.
Yeah, it's a good lesson though. Like.
It's a good life lesson. It's good practice.
Yeah.
It's good practice for next
Good
time.
practice run, bro. Where's
Yeah.
the practice tool?
The online. I mean, not online. Overseas practice.
Well, it made it a lot, easier knowing that she spoke English.
That's true.
English, that would have, put a spanner in the works.
Well, maybe it would have helped a little more, because then she wouldn't like understand like
No,
why.
mate.
Why you laughing at Lizzo?
Yeah.
But if she didn't speak English, I wouldn't have even got to Lizzo. I would have been like, "Hola, em that sing that."
Oh, no.
Gracias.
What the frick? You're speaking multiple.
And that would have been it, bro. That would have been it.
Yeah,
No,
that's true.
that definitely was the highlight of the trip. Like the motorbike tour was just so surreal. Like, just the views was just crazy. It was actually kind of hard to believe.
Did you go through mountains?
Yeah.
Did you not see the stories, bro?
Yeah, I did see the stories. They look kind of crazy. I'm not gonna lie.
It was so surreal. It was at first I was like, I was I was dreading it a bit because firstly, the homestay kind of sleeping with a bunch of random people thing.
Yeah.
That was one. Secondly, just like grabbing on the back of like a random Vietnamese man for like like 6 to 7 hours a day.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
was two. But luckily he was a nice guy. And
Yeah.
he was young too. And he
You
was
speak English?
No, he spoke like very very minimal bits, but he was like fluent Chinese, so they were like translating for me.
Oh, right.
Yeah. But no, he was chill because he like drink with us at night and stuff.
Yeah.
That's cold.
Yeah, me and him were tight, and he made me like a figurine of a horse out of a bamboo shoot. It's kind of crazy.
Oh.
Actual.
Yeah.
That's cold.
I
That.
don't
Yeah,
have it.
that
I don't
is.
have it with me because it broke.
Oh.
It broke, but it was like the straw things, like the long like
Yeah.
when you walk past it, it pricks you like the long like pointy.
Yeah, and it's
Oh,
like
yeah.
hollow.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
pulled it out and just starts like scrapping it with his hands. And it was like a horse.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it was cold.
Wait, so you had like one designated driver?
Yeah, for the whole time.
Yeah.
One guy.
Okay. Wait, so it's broken now?
Oh yeah, I left it in Hanoi.
Oh my, that
That is
It
nah.
broke.
That's so sad,
Put his
bro.
like life's work.
It was like
into
it was
that
like 15
hole.
seconds, bro. I saw him.
But
Well, I respect
I would have kept it.
And
I would've
first and
kept-
second,
even
I
broken.
can't take it through customs
Why not?
because
Oh.
it's like foreign fauna.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, so
Well, you probably could have just like.
I'm not, bro.
Slid it through.
Guy took a hat through customs and had to declare it, and he was stuck in a dog sniffing line for like 25 minutes.
Because it was like
A
a straw
hat.
hat.
Well, they had to check because apparently if you shake it and it has like bugs come out, then you can't have it.
What the hell? He had
It's a disease
bugs.
risk. No, his didn't, but
Oh.
they have to check. So he just sit in this line for like 25 minutes.
Oh,
But
right.
couldn't you put it in your suitcase?
Yeah, you still have to declare it though, and they have to check it. They have to check it.
Oh.
And Jordan was even worse because Jordan didn't just have a hat. He had like
The nuts.
it was. Well, I don't think it was the nuts. It was like, you know, the coffee that the animals like eat and then shit out.
Yeah.
So we had that, which is like technically an animal product. So we had to declare that, and he also bought a knife.
What the hell?
So we had to declare the knife too.
Is he retarded?
No,
Why
well,
would-
it was
Why
no,
would he bring a knife?
it was like a kitchen knife. He wanted it. It was pretty cheap. It was a pretty nice knife.
Well, was it like a nice like decoration or
It was
whatever?
like a Damascus knife.
Yeah. Okay.
So it was no, you'd cook with it, but he just wrapped it up. He had to declare it. I don't know. I kind of feel bad. We ended up on such a weird note. Like when Lockie left the night before, I was like, I dashed him up. Like I was like cheers for your help, brother. Like take care. Like good luck.
Yeah,
It was like good ending, you know.
Good
like
ending.
I dropped him off. I was like yeah, like good trip, brother. Like I'll catch you on the flip side.
Oh,
Like,
was this morning?
yeah, I was like, take care, bro.
Yeah.
Like, so it was like a good like closure. Jordan, I didn't know when he went to the line to like get his shit like sniffed.
Yeah.
I didn't know if I'd see him again. So I was like waiting at the baggage, and he like got his, and he was gonna go ahead because it was gonna take him a while.
Yeah.
And he was like, all right, and I was like, oh yeah. I gave him a thumbs up, and then he just dipped, and I didn't see him again.
You didn't see him again.
Nah,
But you guys not sitting next to each other on the plane.
no, this is like after we landed, like this morning.
Oh.
Like when we were picking up our baggage.
Oh,
'cause
yeah,
he had to
to
get
Yeah,
us-
but
yeah.
I mean, it doesn't matter because you're gonna see him like
obviously,
tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm gonna see him.
Imagine you just fucking like you just died in a car crash.
That's the last thing you. Yeah,
On the way home.
You gave him a thumbs up. Like, he's just fucking like burning to ashes in a fucking wreck, and
Yeah.
you just thumbed them up, bro.
Yeah, and then the third thing I was like kind of dreading about the motorbike was that you can't obviously bring your luggage with you
Yeah,
because all on motorbikes they
Yeah.
have like a van that follows you with the luggage.
yeah,
So what you had to do was you had to have a backpack that they'd strap onto the back of the bike.
yeah.
And that was just a big turn off for me because I had to just living out of a backpack for 3 to 4 days is just so fucking.
That's pretty
Wait,
nasty.
so did you bring everything, or did you leave like
the
your?
backpack. No, it was like I took like 2 shirts, 1 pair of shorts, undies, socks for the day.
Oh,
plus,
okay,
like,
yeah.
medication, toiletries, bathing.
Yeah,
it's just
yeah.
it's so inconvenient. It's like you have to rummage through and just like you want to get something out because he pretty much put it in a plastic bag. Like he put the backpack in a plastic bag so it would get like protected from dust.
Yeah.
And he strapped it onto the bike.
Yeah.
If I was like, yo, bro, I'm cold. I need to get a jacket out. It's like unstrap one band, unstrap the other, take the bag off, undo the plastic bag without ripping it, take the bag out, open it up, like rummage through the bottom to find a jacket, get the jacket, pack the bag up again,
Yeah.
zip it up, put it
Yeah.
back in the bag, tie the knot again, put it back on the bike, band one, band. It was
So,
very,
yeah.
very tedious. Yeah, but and that was like the worst part. Like I didn't particularly enjoy the evenings after lights out, but
Yeah.
it was such a good experience. Like
What time did you like wake up normally? Like what times?
during the tour or just
No,
On the
just
trip.
on the trip. Yeah.
well the tour and the cruise it was like 7:30 to 8 because we had to be up for breakfast.
Yeah, yeah.
But Saigon and Hanoi it was just like I don't know. It depends. The first day we got up really early. It was like because we were used to Melbourne time, so
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's
we,
4 hours.
We were up at
so-
like
yeah,
7
yeah,
that day, which would be like 11.
Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
But it was generally like you'd stumble out of bed at like 9:30 to 10,
Mhm.
and you'd be out the door for breakfast by 10:30.
Brilliant. That's pretty. It's pretty
Pretty
early.
early, yeah.
It's pretty-
That's what
I mean,
we're-
it was
that's what
such
we're
a good
hoping.
Location, bro. It's just like in Saigon, I would wake up at like 10:30, and I'd walk out of my room to like the dining area, and there's like an iced coffee and a banh mi waiting for me on the table,
Oh,
and all the boys are
beautiful.
out on the balcony, like
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Beautiful. Yeah.
so good, like
I feel like when you're in a foreign country, when you wake up, you like realize that you're in a foreign country, so you don't go back to sleep. Like yeah.
I was I would wake up and just like look at TikTok for half an hour. It's like my
Nah,
daily, my
nah,
daily
that's
routine.
crazy.
That's criminal.
But there was this one morning because we were only in the cruise for one night, so I woke up the next morning. But it was so early. It was like 6 o'clock because Tai Chi was like 6 a.m. for some stupid reason.
Wait, what?
I didn't go to Tai Chi. Don't get it twisted. But Lockie was like,
Wait, what the fuck is Tai Chi?
you know, like the you know what that, like the Chinese, yeah, like the Chinese grandpas do at the park.
Bro, one time when I was driving fucking school, like, there was a
Yeah.
local park and there's just some
Yeah,
grandpa.
I know what
That's
you're
it.
talking about. Yeah.
That's it. It's like it's always like a Tuesday morning at like
It's like,
5:30.
yeah, getting
Oh,
your, like,
man, that's
chi
so
energy
funny,
out,
bro.
what the fuck?
Well, I didn't do it, obviously. I'm not, but Lockie was like ringing on our doorbell to like just wake us up and shit.
Oh, yeah.
Because Di was feeling a bit under the weather, and I was just a bit pissed after the night because I had like 3 margaritas, 2 pina coladas, a glass of red wine, and some fucking ham.
Yeah.
Jesus.
So I was a bit hungover. Not
Yeah.
hungover, but I was a bit,
Out of it,
I was a bit
yeah.
groggy,
Yeah.
and he's ringing the doorbell, and the doorbell was so loud, right? And he's
Yeah.
ringing the doorbell on repeat because it wasn't like a house or anything. It was like cabins, right?
Yeah.
So it was like big hallway with with a bunch of doors.
Wait, is this on the bike trip?
No, this is on the cruise.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
So, and you go in the cabin, and it was just like bedroom. Obviously, it was like you walk in. There's one room, 2 beds, probably like that long, like
Yeah.
2.5 meters long by like 2.5. It was very
Yeah.
small, right? And then
Yeah.
obviously a bathroom. That's pretty much it.
Yeah.
So it was very loud because the room was so small and the door was right there.
Yeah.
And he's ringing it on repeat. But I'm dreaming, and I had this weird dream that I had me and my family had to like defend the house from zombies. Right?
And he was lucky.
And the zombies were like coming through the front door, and every time our front doorbell rang, it was like a new wave of zombies coming. And I'm like, man, this doorbell sounds so real. I'm like, these zombies are like really right here. And then I hear it again, and it like snaps me out of fucking my dream.
That's called dream, bro.
And I'm like, oh wait, that's Lockie the whole time. So Lockie's been like spawning these waves of zombies.
Yeah, that's cold, bro. That's cold.
I'm like, they're coming so quick, like these waves of zombies. And I get up, and Lockie's spamming the fucking doorbell.
Bro, that's
like, on
cold. That's
repeat.
cold.
So yeah, it was weird. It was like the real life doorbell was like built into my dream.
Yeah.
Which is it was like kind of half a lucid dream, sort of. Not really, a little bit.
Yeah. Oh, wait, so were you with Di and then Lockie was with Jordan?
Yeah, this is just for one night at the cabin.
Yeah. And so Jordan did Tai Chi with Lockie.
No, it got cancelled because it was raining. But it was breakfast was like so soon anyway. It was just
Man,
so
that's so
rushed,
funny.
bro. It was just so rushed.
Tai Chi.
Bro, that dream shit reminds me of like last time I went on a plane or whatever. I was like a long ass plane. It was like we were in the middle row, and it was like my brother, well, my parents, my brother, me, and then this like old like fat guy, right?
Yeah.
And then like this like they come around with the food, and I'm like half asleep, bro. I'm literally like I'm out of it, like I'm
Yeah.
so tired. And then like the lady asked the fat guy, and then like the fat guy was like, it's like beef or chicken. She asked like beef or chicken. The guy orders, and then it comes to me, and then she's like beef or chicken, and I'm like half asleep, so I'm just like I'll just keep going, yes please. I go, yes please. And then she's like no, like would you like beef or chicken? And then I'm like, yes please. I'm just like the guy next to me starts cracking up, like this guy's been looking like an NPC the whole flight, and now he just started laughing. My brother's like hitting me, he's like, bro, like answer me. I'm like, yes please, like yes. like I finally snap, and I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, I like chicken. I'm so sorry. Like the guy's like, yeah, you're like, that was fucking funny as fuck.
Yeah, I told Choi on the flight this morning. There was this this girl sitting behind me, and so it was a pretty nice flight. Like we were in economy, but it came with like unlike Provo Star.
Yeah.
There was a nice
In the slums.
Yeah, like the seat, they had a blanket and a pillow for everybody.
Oh,
right?
okay.
That's pretty good, yeah.
So my blanket, I pretty much just put on the ground and used. So my I was bare feet, so I used it so my feet wouldn't get dirty.
Yeah.
But the pillow kind of came in clutch, right?
Yeah.
Anyway, you know those sleeps you have on the airplane. They're very on and off. Like you can't tell if you're sleepy or not.
Yeah.
So you kind of like wake up like 15 minutes later. It feels like 2 hours.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
just so disoriented. So I wake up after one of those. I'm like, oh, where's my pillow? And I look at like because I'm on the window seat, right?
Yeah.
So you know how there's the gap in between your seat and the window.
Oh,
Yeah.
And I see a pillow there. I'm like, oh, that must be mine. So I grab it, right? I put it on my head, up against the window, and I go to sleep. I try to go to sleep, and someone grabs the pillow from behind. I'm like, "Oi, that's my pillow!" Right? And so I grab it back. I grab it back, and I feel a fucking hair like tugging it. I'm like hitting the shower. I'm like, get off my pillow. So I put it there, and she grabs it again. I'm like pissed off. I'm like, fucking give me my pillow.
Yeah.
And then I put it up against the wall. I go to sleep. The fucking tugging stops.
Yeah.
Like, but I couldn't fully sleep because I'm kind of woken up after
Yeah,
the interaction. And then like 10 minutes later, I don't know. I kind of just had the urge to like, I don't know, just kind of stretch. And I look, and the pillow's on my lap the whole time. So I fucking stole this. I stole this poor girl's pillow, and then I didn't. I had to like give it back to her somewhat because I felt bad. I looked back, she's like sprawled across her seat with no pillow.
Yeah. Oh,
So
man.
I kind of like, slowly put it back in the gap, and then I feel her head just grabs it.
Oh my.
She definitely wanted to get rid of that light from the window or something.
Oh yeah, no.
Bro, I thought she had the pillow in the crack and her head was sleeping yet. You just ripped out her head, just goes
No,
stomp.
that's what she did to me. I have a pillow there. She had it like down, like kind of like waist height, like in the gap. Like she
Yeah.
was like keeping it there.
Yeah.
And I like grabbed it and I put it up against the wall, like leaning my head on it.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
like I could like
Yeah.
it was like on the window. I was leaning up against the window with the pillow on the window.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then she just fucking grabbed it off there.
And then your head just goes.
Yeah, my head like kind of hit the window. Oi! Like, what are you doing? That's my pillow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, but apart from, the fight was really good actually. It was complimentary red wine. Which was
Oh
quite
yeah.
nice.
Nice.
'Cause I needed anything I could do to get sleep, so I was trying always.
Oh yeah.
So I had like these anti-travel sick pills.
Yeah.
He claims that make you sleepy, which I didn't really tell, but I took like as many.
Like
as
drowsy
Yeah,
ones.
yeah.
I took as many of those as I could, and then I had like 2 whole cups of red wine.
Yeah.
And then I was like, I felt so sleepy, but I just couldn't sleep.
Yeah.
Right now I'm on like 3 hours of sleep.
Yeah. Oh shit.
I mean, you should probably go back and sleep then.
No, you gotta stick it through, otherwise you get fucked for tomorrow.
Yeah. He's gotta fix his schedule, bro.
It's
Nah,
only 4
bro.
hours, but I gotta push through.
Yeah, because Di was telling me he was gonna go sleep, but then I was like, because I was meant to go to his house, pick up the stuff, and like he was like, he was like, oh, never mind, like I can't sleep, like there's no point in me fucking
Yeah,
sleeping.
but
Yeah.
Jordan bought so many gifts. Like it actually pissed me off because this guy was like begging us for money to fund his fucking spend.
Yeah.
You know he's like 2 mil dong in debt to Lockie's parents. So
Oh,
that's like 120
Jesus.
Australian.
Yeah. Isn't he 600 in debt?
He's 600,000 in debt to die, so about $40.
Oh, 600,000 dong.
Yeah.
Because Di literally goes, guess how much he owes me? And then we go like, oh, I don't know, like $100 or whatever. He goes, 600. And I'm like, thinking,
so
because like you said,
Yeah.
how they just say 600, you just assume it's 600,000.
So he owes Di like 600,000 dong, so that's like 40.
Yeah.
Oh,
And then he
okay,
owes
that's
Lockie's parents 2 mil,
Yeah.
which is like 130.
Oh, okay, that's not
So,
that. I thought he
that's
owed,
still $200 bucks.
I
He's
thought he
200
owed
bucks.
Di $600 AUD. and
Nah,
I was
that
like-
would've been
I was like,
crazy.
what the?
I
hell
only
did he
bought
get?
500, so if he's fucking in debt 600, I don't know what he's been spending.
Yeah.
But like a typical day, pretty much we went to this market and he bought like 7 soccer jerseys just to give to people.
Yeah, yeah.
And then he bought like he bought something for you which was like 500,000, which was like really expensive.
Him?
For you.
Who?
You.
Die? Or Jordan?
No, Jordan.
Jordan got me something.
Yeah, why would Jordan give me something?
Jordan got you like a $500,000 jersey.
Oh, okay.
I won't tell you what it is. And he's like, oh, it's kind of bad though. And he's going to give you another one apparently.
Oh,
So you get both.
That's cold, bro.
What?
Yeah, so you just get nice up.
What the fuck?
And then so we go to like this coffee shop. I bought like 100,000. I bought like $6 Australian worth of like coffee for my dad.
Yeah.
Jordan drops a light fucking 800,000 dong, so like $50, and then he gets like a call from his dad like saying like buy more. So then he
Yeah.
spends another 1 mil, which like 60.
Jesus.
So, and then he goes like down to the market, sees these nuts that he wants, that his mum wants. So then he spends like another $20 on like nuts.
Yeah. Were those? Are those are Brazilian nuts?
Oh
right?
yeah, I don't know.
Because they look like those Brazilian nuts.
Yeah, but I just got pissed off. Like, we've just been walking, like we're on the way to the barber, and we're like, Jordan, like you lead the way, and we look back and we look ahead, and he's just gone. And I'm like scanning the whole surroundings, and he's like in this shop, like looking at fucking like Peruvian tea towels or something like that. Like, what? Like, I don't know what's
There's
wrong.
always that one guy who just goes to like every souvenir shop.
and he just spent so much. Like I was actually like, I wasn't pissed off, but I was just a bit fed up. So I said, because the second last day we had to obviously pay for the Uber to the airport,
Yeah.
and it would have been a bit expensive because we had to get a bigger car for the luggage as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Along with the fact that it was like a 40-minute drive.
Yeah.
So it ended up being about, I think it came out to 150,000 dong per person.
Yeah.
So about $8 a person, which is not bad for the airport, right?
Yeah.
By any means.
Yeah.
And Jordan's like, God, I've got 20,000 dong. What do I do? So he gets another loan from Lockie.
Yeah.
So now he owes Lockie 200,000.
Yeah.
Which is like $12. And I straight up said to him, I said, mate, I'm not funding a spending addiction. If you don't have the 150 for tomorrow,
Yeah.
I'm fucking leaving you tomorrow, mate. We're leaving. Like,
Yeah.
that man spends so much. Like, when he, to put it in perspective, when he first weighed his suitcase, like, Melbourne to Saigon,
Yeah.
it was like 14 kilograms.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On the way back, it was 22. Then
Jesus.
he bought 8 kilograms worth of gifts.
Oh my
shit.
god.
It was like...
And when you deep it, like half of those are clothes, which are gonna be like lightweight
it
as
was, it was
shit.
like clothes, the nuts, coffee, scarves. He bought like Jordans for his sister. Which, to be fair, it's not for him. It's for his... it's gifts.
Yeah,
so
it's
I can-
understandable.
I can respect that, but like, bro, like...
At some point, it just gets.
Yeah, it's a bit crazy.
I brought a gift for like everyone in my intermediate family,
Yeah.
plus twins, plus Choi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Which are respectable. Because no one else gave me gifts.
Altogether, it was like maybe 600,000 to 700,000 for all the gifts combined.
Yeah.
So like 45 bucks, which is not bad.
That's not bad. That's good.
Yeah, it was
That's
like
good.
I got my sister a Nike jacket, which was like 200,000, so 12 bucks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My dad's coffee was like 150, so like 9 bucks. Mama got some chopsticks, like some like Oriental chopsticks, which were like it was $6 USD.
6 USD.
Yeah.
Why are you calculating in USD?
Everything in the app was USD for some
Oh,
reason.
in the airport. You got it in the airport.
Yeah,
Oh.
I don't know. I don't know what to get her. So she doesn't wear fake shit. Like, I
Yeah.
knew if I got her like a Louis Vuitton bag.
She would know, yeah.
Yeah. So I was gonna just get her chocolates. Then I saw the chopsticks, and I remember she used to wear them in her hair.
Oh, yeah. That's kind of cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a cold gift.
Yep.
But I spent like, I bought 500 there, which I thought would be more than enough, and I pretty much spent it all. I have very, very little left. Well, I bought 500, and then Lockie's parents gave me an extra 60 Australian.
Yeah.
And I have 40 left.
Oh, shit.
So I
Wait,
spent-
you only spent 500 AUD?
What do you think I would be sending?
Jesus.
Well,
I know, that's not a lot at all. No, but that's not including like the tours, right? Or the tours,
well,
like
the,
cruise.
all paid.
all the tours accommodation were all prepaid, but the 500 was for pretty much
Just spending.
food. So I had 500 for the 2 weeks. It was for all transport, all food, all snacks, all dinners, like all drinks, all spending money.
That's very little.
Yeah.
But to be fair, conversion rate is
It was
so,
so cheap,
good for
bro.
them.
It was like every meal would be like $2 to $3, probably.
Yeah.
Which is good for you guys. Because every meal for us would be like 12, 13,
So
14.
we ate
That's
out.
still good though, no?
Are you guys
Yeah.
gonna have any home cooked meals? Or
No,
do you eat
no,
out
no.
every night?
Probably
Well,
not.
did you guys have any home cooked meals?
We had like one. We had one night where Diet and Lockie were feeling sick and they didn't want to go out.
Oh yeah.
We actually made a TikTok about it on his PC. It's actually up right now. You can see it was
Yeah.
he made like
Gotta watch it.
we had a $10 budget for all 4 of us. So he spent like $5 on pork belly,
Yeah.
$4 on 4 packs of instant noodles,
Yeah.
and then $1 on a massive thing of bok choy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so it was like pork belly bok choy noodles.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which is, to be fair, it was pretty good considering what he had. I mean, he had
Yeah.
the only seasoning he had were the instant noodle seasonings like packets,
Yeah.
Yeah.
plus salt and sugar.
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty.
Yeah, it was pretty alright.
Maybe we should do that for a day or two. Or
Maybe.
something.
No, I think the problem is we don't have a kitchen.
Oh yeah, no, you're right.
Yeah. But we'll see. We'll see tomorrow.
We don't have a kitchen.
I mean, alright. So this is probably it. We'll go to
Wait,
Korea.
how deep are we?
We're an hour and a bit in.
Already?
Yeah.
No, we're an hour.
And besides, we have to head out soon anyway.
to
the airport.
3.
Yeah. Because the plan was to go to the airport at 3:30, but Reese wants to go a little later.
A little later. What do you mean? Oh wait, get to the airport at 3:30.
I said to get there at 3:30. He said to get there at 4.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
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 But yeah, nice seeing
Oh,
you.
shit.
It's been 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Ah,
It'll be
just felt
another-
That's
surreal,
my
bro.
Vietnam trip.
Yeah.
Summed up. Obviously, there's a lot of.
A lot more that
Do you
you
enjoy it?
missed.
Do you feel relaxed now?
I feel free
You feel
because
free.
not that the trip was a burden, but it was something to do. And
Something
now,
to check off. Yeah.
Yeah.
And now for the next 3 months, I can literally do whatever I want.
Yeah.
So I feel free.
Well, do you have another trip coming up?
That doesn't really count. Yeah, that's like a full relationship. That's like I go, parents pay for everything.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just.
But
So nothing on your behalf.
I'll just sit on the beach and sip pina coladas.
there's one huge one with everyone.
Well, it's not.
The road
It's not
trip.
really huge.
Yeah, the road
They're not
trip.
even locked in yet. We don't even know where we're going.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if that's
I mean, I didn't even know that's. Yeah, true. I mean, it was supposed to be everyone from Vietnam and Korea, so it was supposed to be both.
It's so tricky because it wasn't like 9 people, 4 cars.
Something like that.
Yeah, I
Because the
mean,
twins can-
we'll work
Take-
it out.
take
Yeah, we'll figure it out. We got time. I wanted to go to Apollo Bay or Anglesey.
Yeah. Well,
I mean, the
we've got
plan.
time.
The plan was like Lakes Entrance.
What about your the fishing? Fishing, when's that happening? Because I remember you.
Yeah. You're locked in. 'Cause I need the whitey.
Yeah.
Did that
but
white wrist.
I talked to him after I kind of ghosted him for 2 weeks while I was in Vietnam.
Oh,
which was a
yeah.
bit- But when I see him next in person, I'll figure it out. He said it was like I think it was a 4 or 5 person limit, so a lot less than I
Yeah.
thought. So I think it would probably be.
Well, we'll figure it
It would
out.
be like me, you, Lockie, and then I have like 2 trips of like
Di and Jordan.
Jordan,
Yeah.
Jordan, yeah.
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 Well-
Well, how's the podcast gonna work when you guys are in Korea?
We're just gonna do it.
But we're just gonna do one, right?
Just one?
I thought we were gonna do 2.
Well, because if this is coming out this week,
Then
Friday,
we only need one.
Then we
Yeah,
only
fair,
need
fair.
one.
Alright, and then we'll rendezvous back at the.
I mean, you guys will.
we could do.
Oh, true.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
I won't be here.
We could do one when we're doing the white elephant.
Yeah, we
Sure.
can.
Because that'll be
Well,
like right back.
we'll get a special guest for the Korea return.
Yeah.
We'll get Jason on or something.
Yeah.
I think the return would be. I mean, we could do.
Well, I
Jason.
don't know if the return will be as hype because if we're doing one in Korea, then that's already covers like a whole week's worth of like whatever.
Yeah, but you got that other week.
Yeah, I guess fair enough. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
Well, you guys gotta say all the hype for the second week. That's where you go to strip clubs and shit.
I mean, the second half was like more traveling than the first half.
We wanted to order strippers to the Airbnb, but I wasn't having it.
Yeah, I heard that was the beef. Not.
Oh no, that wasn't really a beef. I was like feeling really freaky. I was like, God, let's get some strippers here. Like, let's go crazy because Lockie was like sober and shit. He seemed like guarding in the corner. Like,
Yeah.
steal stuff.
Yeah.
But I was like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, why do you want strippers? I'm like, and then I kind of started off a bit. I'm like, yeah, maybe you're right. He drinks a bit more. We're out on the street. He's like, let's go to a strip club.
Oh my.
Like, both switches up so
Yeah,
much.
bro.
Yeah.
It's the alcohol. The alcohol changed him, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, that
When
guy
he's
is
fu-
crazy with alcohol.
When he's fucked up, he's the real him, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, anyways, that'll probably be it. So
Yeah. See you next week
See you
with
guys
a
next week.
different guest.
we won't be seeing you next week.
Yeah.
No, we won't.
We'll be seeing you for 2 weeks. It's kind
Well,
of crazy.
for me, it's till like freaking half of January, bro.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
Jan.
Yeah.
We got a couple special guests on there.
Yeah.
We'll have it's very in
Yeah.
demand. We'll have a lineup.
But the host will be changing, so this is the last time until every host is here. So
Yep.
Yeah.
Alright.
for another month.
Well, anyways, all right. See you
Peace
guys
out.
next time.
See ya.